Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is a hot tent overnighter in kind of mid-spring. So it just poured with rain last night. This entire forest is soaking wet. You guys will probably recognize this location. The last time I was here, I actually left a pile of firewood anticipating it would still be here when I returned. It is still here. So the top of this stuff is soaking wet. Underneath, it's not looking terrible. Some of these pieces are actually still kind of dry on the outside. So this will burn really, really good tonight. We'll get this all stacked up next to the wood stove, get some fresh wood, light the stove. All of this will dry out very nicely. So right now I've got the tent, the stove set up. I still need to toss in my sleeping bag, air mattress, grab my backpack, get some of that stuff squared away. And then we are going to get the fire going and get started on a coffee. So let's get this stuff organized a little bit. Alright guys, I've got a hot cup of coffee on the go right now. I've got a decent amount of firewood stacked up here for the time being. Like I said earlier, the larger split stuff is going to have to dry out. And realistically, it's already starting to dry very nicely. And this is a piece of hardwood, very, very dense hardwood. So later on, that'll be ready to go. But for now, just going to be burning the softwood. All these small rounds, they're burning pretty decently, throwing a lot of heat. The fire is getting this tent really nice and warm. And the ground's actually slowly starting to dry up, which is very nice. Got my hot cup of coffee that I'm actually going to kick back and enjoy for a few moments. Looking up into the sky, it is getting quite windy and the clouds are pushing in. There are a few drops of rain, so fingers crossed. Hopefully we get dumped on with rain tonight. I would really, really like that. But we will see. So for now, I'm just going to relax in front of the wood stove, take a little bit of a break, get warm, and enjoy some coffee. So cheers, guys. Alright guys, so it's been quite a while since the last time I checked in. It was raining for a little bit off and on for probably about 30 to 40 minutes. It has since stopped, and if you guys listen, there are all kinds of frogs, crickets, and birds. The forest has just come to life with springtime activity, which is absolutely awesome. So, the wood stove is putting out a lot of heat. Got the door wide open still. Got a little bit more wood, so we got quite a decent mound of wood. I don't think I'm going to go through all of that this evening, but we'll see what happens. It is absolutely peaceful out here, which is why I love coming to this exact location. Beautiful out here. So the tent is lit up. It's almost evening time, almost total darkness outside. Want to get out, do a little bit of stretch my legs, you know, one last little gather up a couple pieces of wood here and there, a little bit of a bathroom break, let Boomer out, and then we're going to be inside for the night, watching a couple movies. I've got my kettle, coffee, water, things that I'm going to need for later on this evening. I did go ahead and put my backpack on the other side of the firewood, saws inside, so that way every single thing is in the tent. If it does rain again later on overnight, everything will be protected. I have a feeling the temperatures may drop tonight, so I don't have any means of checking the temperature or the forecast right now, but I do know when I came out here earlier on today this morning, the forecast was supposed to get down to almost frost in the morning. Don't really know if that's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. That's the reason why I went with such a large pile of firewood. So, I'm going to kick back and relax and listen to these birds, guys. Alright guys, crawling inside the tent for the evening. It is definitely too warm in here for a hat and a sweater and boots, so I'm going to get all of this stuff off momentarily, get everything set aside for morning time, get my boots next to the fire so they're nice and warm when I wake up. And if you guys are new to the channel, you probably don't know the drill here. Whenever I have a wood stove going in a tent, I burn it for the night. I never burn it all night. Basically, when I fall asleep, it goes out. The reason why, two reasons. One, I don't want to be bothered waking up feeding a stove. And two, it saves on firewood. And I have a big sleeping bag. I have a winter sleeping system. If it gets too hot, I just unzip it. If I get too cold, I zip it up. Very simple. So, the wood stove is luxury for cooking, for getting warm, for drying things out, for having a little bit of light, a little bit of ambience, all kinds of things. So, the firewood that I have is probably a lot, to be totally honest. I will do my very best to burn a lot of it because I want to stay very comfortable tonight while I'm up watching a movie. So I'll be in my t-shirt. Probably leave these pants on for now until I crawl in. But yeah, it's basically going to be that time to get totally changed, get comfortable, kick back, relax, get this really bright light turned down to a very comfortable level, and enjoy the evening. The birds are still chirping out there too, which is incredible. Sound of the crackling fire, chirping birds. I think it's going to be a pretty decent night. So I will catch up with you guys first thing in the morning for coffee. Good night, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, crispy, and somewhat cold morning today, which is actually a very welcome surprise because, as we all know, winter is on its way out and summer is on its way in, and I don't really care for the hot summer days. So, I will take this kind of cloudy, wet, drizzly morning any day. The wood stove is absolutely pumping out some very, very nice warm heat. Boomer's finally making his way out of the tent. You just get closer to the wood stove. Such a quiet night last night. The birds are out chirping at full force this morning. Hot cup of coffee on the go right now. Roasting wood stove. This tent was beautifully warm last night. And Mr. Co-Star here having his big morning stretch on me. Very, very good night's sleep last night, guys, I will say. So it's going to be a rather simple pack up this morning. It is forecasted to rain, and the clouds in the sky are not looking very friendly, which is awesome. So I'm very excited for that. I did not burn a lot of the firewood. A lot of it's still here. So I guess I'm going to have to stack it off to the side again, and maybe the next time I come here, hopefully it'll still be cold enough to actually use a wood stove and utilize some of that firewood. If not, it'll be here for the fall, hopefully. So, hot coffee, cold hands. Let's get inside and enjoy, guys. Cheers and good morning. Come on. Alright guys, well it's about that time of the day to start getting packed up. I'm not going to bore you guys with that process because honestly, it's pretty boring. It's just the opposite of the setup. Got to get everything out of the tent, back in the backpack, and hike out of here. So, I will leave you with a little bit of an update. My secret, as we will call it, my update that I've been kind of teasing you guys with is officially, as of today, one giant step closer to being ready, okay? That's all I'm going to say. The other channel, Outdoor Adventures, will be starting with more content. And, yeah, two little hints there. So, almost ready to basically show you guys and divulge my plans. So, wood stove is just about out here inside of the tent. Stay tuned for updates, and thank you for your patience. It has been a lot of work and a long road, but almost ready to share it with you guys. So, peace out. I'll catch you in the next episode.